This woman thought she hit the jackpot after targeting this NFL player, but she was in for a rude awakening. In today's video, I'll be breaking down her god-awful acting, the important information of this case, and lastly, the true reason that she did all of this. Let's get into it.
So when he came in, did he open the door?
Yes, he opened the door.
Did he leave it open after him?
No, he closed the door behind him.
And you said you were on the bed?
Yes, I was laying across the bed. He came in and he with intent to hurt me.
What happened?
He was leaning against the dresser. He asked me to get up to come here. I got up off the bed and I came across to him and I stood in front of him, like I stood on the side of him. He was leaning back. I stood on the side of him. And he was like, what was all that shit he was talking? And I was beginning to say, you said, and I couldn't finish my statement. And he smacked me. He smacked me with an open hand. I went to try to like block him, like push him like this, like stop. And then he... Can I have a second? Can I have a second?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna put it back to regular speed for y'all to see his Tubi movie character live in action.
When I went up to push his hand, like block him, block him, he took his arm and he like came around my neck with the grip of his elbow around my neck, and he began to choke me, pressure on my neck with his elbow. Yes, he like spun me around. I was standing in front of him. When he slapped me, I went to like try to hit him back like this. And then it was like he tackled me, like got me to try to keep from pushing him or protecting myself. And he put his arm around my neck like this and he choking me.
So you ended up in a position where his like forearm or bicep was around your neck.
Yes.
And you said he choked you. What exactly did he put pressure on your neck?
Yes, he put pressure on me.
And were you able to breathe?
At first, and it kept getting tighter, tighter.
So were you able to breathe?
No.
About how long were you in this position?
I would say roughly.
So you mean to tell me that a football player with a crazy amount of strength choked you and slapped you in a fit of rage, and it didn't leave one mark? Interesting.
When we got to the side of the bed, I was pushing back. I started to do a move that I saw off of social media. He said to me, that shit is not going to work.
So you said you tried to do
It was a defensive move where you try to put your hands underneath the person that's trying to choke you. It's like something I saw on a women's defensive page or something. And he said, that shit you see on Instagram is not going to work. And that's when he got tighter. Like, the more I was trying to put his hand, he got tighter.
And then what happened?
And then I was pushing back. And then he, like, fell down on top of me on the bed because I was on the side of the bed. And it was like, he was, like, letting me, like, I guess he was about to let me go. But as he was getting up, he, like, pulled my hair.
It's 5 minutes.
He was in the room probably maybe 10 minutes, 15, I'm not sure.
When he left the room, what happened next?
I looked down at my pants. I had peed my pants, and I had just came off my cycle, and I was bleeding really bad again. I guess because I was so scared, I changed my pants, and I cleaned up myself, and I...
Notice how her eyes did not get watery one time as she was describing what transpired. All she did is try to make her voice crack a little bit and ask them for a second. Bitch, you are a terrible actor. I wet my pants. That's some dumbass shit you heard to try to get more money out of the situation, huh? I bet. This is Miss Traumatized and not too long after the event. That BBL bandit was hitting that money dance, man. She thought she was about to be rich. This is Stefon Diggs' hairstylist, who was also present at the house. The same day, she claimed she was slapped and choked. And this is what she seen.
Was there anybody else downstairs?
No, just me and her.
And what did she tell you when she came downstairs?
She asked me if he was annoyed.
She asked you if...
Yeah, if he was annoyed.
And that's Mr. Diggs?
Yeah.
Did she tell you she was going to do anything?
Yeah, she was trying to antagonize him while she was on the couch, like trying to get beneath his skin, and she was...
Sustained.
Okay.
So let me ask you this way. Did she indicate when she came downstairs that she was going to do anything? Did she tell you she was going to take any action?
Yeah, she said she was going to sue him.
For what?
For the money that he owes her. And, like, she going to take it to the blog, she going to...
Take it to the block?
Blogs.
Okay. So, do you remember her saying that she was going to make him pay?
Yeah.
Did you actually see Ms. Adams without clothes on as you were getting dressed?
With a towel on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you observe any bruising, redness on her neck or chest?
No.
Did you observe anything on her face?
No.
So somebody else who was present that day can see clear as day that nothing was wrong with this woman. Now I'm going to show you how she continued to dig her grave with the text messages she gave to the police.
Is there a difference between the text messages that you provided to the Dedham police and the text messages that are here?
Yes.
And what is that difference?
I deleted that and pussy, and I'm ruining that bitch life. Not mistaken. Yeah.
And why did you delete those phrases when you provided those text messages to the Dedham police?
Because when when I was abused in my previous relationship, when I would say things,
The objection is sustained.
he would.
The objection is sustained. There's no question there. Again, the jury will disregard it. Sidebar.
Even her team was trying to spare her dumbass with the objection. Not only did she lie to the police, she also lied about not getting paid for when she worked. When the only thing she didn't get paid for is the week that she actually did not do any work. She wasn't there. She got sent home. In fact, according to Stefon's auditor, who took the stand, she was overpaid $2,500. It's funny because that amount that she was overpaid was $500 more than what she was supposed to get that week that she didn't work, that she felt entitled to. Now listen to this clown play dumb about the demands.
Thank you, counsel.
Ms. Adams, 3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Stefon Diggs, correct?
That is client lawyer privilege. I cannot speak on that.
You believe that your lawyer's communications to Stefon Diggs are covered by your attorney-client privilege, ma'am?
I can't answer that question. I don't know the answer to that question.
You know that someone on your behalf has demanded $5.5 million from Stefon Diggs, don't you?
I have a workers' comp claim, and
Your Honor?
I explore all civil options.
Ma'am,
I don't understand.
are you able to answer
No.
that question?
No, I'm
Counsel,
not
restate
able
the
to.
question, please.
You know that someone on your behalf has demanded $5.5 million from Stefon Diggs.
Do you know that, Ms. Adams?
No, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know how to answer the question.
Anytime this dumbass was asked a question, she played aloof. She didn't understand the question, or she didn't know how to answer it correctly. I really wonder how much credibility she thought she would have had by continuing to do that throughout the whole trial.
3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Mr. Diggs, didn't he?
Mr. Diggs offered me $100,000
Ma'am,
to recant my
That
statement.
is a yes.
That is the
Your Honor,
only.
Maybe we sit her to sidebar, please. You know that someone on your behalf has demanded $5.5 million from Stefon Diggs, don't you?
I have a workers' comp claim, and
Your Honor?
I explore all civil options.
This bitch is a master at deflecting. Everybody sees what you're doing. Now I'm about to show y'all the unedited messages and what really led to her filing the lawsuit.
Okay, I said the first. And ruining that bitch life. That's what I said. Mr. Diggs said, I won't be paying you shit. Fuck, I look like paying you and paying another chef. Is you high, bitch? Who the fuck give you money for your business? Who the fuck gotta give you money for your business? I don't gotta do a motherfucking thing. And you can get whoever you want. You got my address. Tell them to come take the money then. Fuck you talking about. I said bet. Pussy. I said pussy. Show me I'm pussy. Will do.
That series of text messages that you just read, that was in response to you saying after you were fired by Mr. Diggs, you will be paying me out for the season and the money, I'm sorry, and this is on page 113 of Exhibit 3. You will be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasted my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on, right?
Yes.
So when he said he wouldn't be paying you, he was referring to your demand that after you leave your employment on December 2nd, he nonetheless continued to pay you $2,000 a week for the rest of the New England Patriots football season while you were not working for him, right?
That's not how it goes.
Bitch, what do you mean that's not how it goes? That's literally what you said in text message. You demanded to get paid for the rest of the season. Darren, bro, I hope your team didn't put you up to acting this stupid, man. I hope this is on your own volition that you're this dumb.
Be paying me out for the season, right?
I was a contracted employee.
It's a yes or no question, ma'am.
I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry.
And before that, page 112, what Mr. Diggs said to you that you were responding to was, I'ma leave you be. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. I appreciate you. Hate it even got to this. That's what you were responding to when you told him he would be paying you out for the season, right?
No, it's other full context of those messages.
Ma'am, was the message that came from Mr. Diggs that preceded your demand that you be paid out for the season, thank you for cooking for me this season. I appreciate you. I'ma leave you be.
Can you say that again?
You can look right down there on page 112. I'ma leave you be.
Man.
What was your question?
I'm not finished. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. You can read along and correct me if I get it wrong. I appreciate you. Hate it even got like this, right?
That's what it says, yes.
Okay. And you were really hoping that Mr. Diggs would give you some money so you could open your own restaurant, weren't you?
Objection.
That was our agreement.
That was what you wanted him to give you, right?
That was an agreement.
Ma'am, is this a contract suit?
Objection.
This is an assault.
That objection.
Apparently, they had an agreement that he would have gave her money to open up her own business. But that had to be a verbal agreement because you would have bought that as your evidence. And with that being a verbal agreement, if it did or it didn't happen, you have no leg to stand on, you dumb ass. But you likely were upset at the fact that he didn't want to fund your business anymore and he sent you home, and this was your retaliation. So all of this is over money you felt entitled to for your business, which y'all may or may not have had a verbal agreement about. Entitlement for a week's worth of pay that you did not work for. And you being upset that you couldn't go to Miami. Squandered an opportunity to put yourself in a position to make more money because you were working for a celebrity by choosing to be messy about what that person had going on, them not wanting to work with you no more, and you filing a dumbass lawsuit that you couldn't substantiate to save your life. Whoever took on this case is equally as fucking stupid as her. Shawty didn't even try to get somebody to choke her or slap her to even get some form of evidence of what actually happened to her. She built a whole case on word of mouth and text messages that she deleted. The crazy part about these situations is that when these stories come out and these women accuse men of things, they're automatically believed. More often than not, a man is guilty until he's proven innocent. And even still, after he's proven innocent, some people will double down on the fact that he's guilty and the justice system just looked out for him. The world we live in is so crazy to the point where someone can make a fraudulent claim to ruin your life and dumbass will blindly support them and have sympathy for them. I truly wonder at what point do women start facing serious consequences for defaming someone's character and or potentially ruining their lives. There's a couple things that Stefon and other professional athletes should learn from this situation. Have a bulletproof contract and NDAs from the beginning because he tried to get her to sign an NDA after the alleged abusive situation transpired. Don't wait till the situation arises and then try to get them to sign an NDA. It's kind of too late at that point. Get that shit done from the jump. And he also used to mess with this woman. So another thing I'd say is that he should learn not to turn pleasure into business. Women are too emotional plus you're famous, bro. That is literally a recipe for disaster. And last but not least, if the hush money part had any validity, because this bitch was lying the whole time, you should never offer that to an accuser. You may think you're protecting your reputation by giving her this little bit of money, but it actually makes you look guilty. And that alone gives them a leg up to further exploit you by asking for more and still trying to ruin you. And after all this bullshit that she put him through, he was found innocent. And he can continue to enjoy his life and his career. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It's your boy K Jen, and I'm out.